Hi guys. So I'm just right now tidying up a little bit, doing some bits and bobs before I crack on editing some videos, because of course my piano is coming today. So it should be here quite soon, not really quite soon, but fine. I've got lots of work to do, and so that's great, but I'm still very excited about it. I can't wait to be able to show you, so you can hear what it sounds like and stuff. It's gonna go here. I just need to move this plant and decide where that plant is gonna go. I think it's probably just gonna have to go on this other side of the room, which it should be fine there actually, because I definitely want to put the piano there. I think that'll be alright. I think it should be fine. Yes, I'm just looking at this floor right now, and when the sun shines on it, you can see dog hair. But because it's like a similar colour to the floor, which is perfect, because if he was dark, there would just be black dog hairs everywhere. Well, at least this kind of blends into the floor, so you can only see it when the light shines on it. He has like periods of a couple of weeks where he sheds more than he does. Like honestly, like he could shed for 2 weeks, and then for another 6 months he doesn't shed at all, like, or it's very minimal. And then it'll go through little periods of like extra shedding. I think it's to do with like the winter coats and the summer coats and different seasons and things. I think that's what it's about. I'm not 100% sure, so if you do know, tell us in the comments. Tell us what the actual facts are, because I don't know them. Nevertheless, I'm gonna crack on just doing some bits and bobs. I know I've said that about 4 times. Yeah. Boom. She's here. My piano. I am going to give it a good clean, because it needs a good clean. And I've just been doing the housework and stuff, and this came. The delivery drivers were a bit of a nightmare, only because they were like, they couldn't get through the front door, and like they were like, oh, I'm gonna have to take the door off. And I was like, let's try and jimmy it before we take the door off, because that's a bit of a nightmare. And then one of the guys just went, I'm not going around the back. And I was like, right, okay, let's not go crazy. Let's try and get it through the front door by jimmying it first. So I had to move the cabinet slightly, but with a little bit of coaxing, it came through. So that's the difference between having hope and being the most negative person in the world. You gotta just try instead of just giving up straight away. Literally, that's the lesson learned there. Whilst I'm doing this piano, I'm gonna give Ruben this like big chicken bite thing, because he's, come on, in. Because he's actually eating the hose outside. Right. Do you deserve a little treat for being such a good boy while Daddy's been cleaning? Yes? Do you want that? Yes? No, in your bed. Good boy. Yeah, you enjoy that while I clean, okay? Hi everyone. I'm just out on my walk with Ruben. It's a nice day, although it's freezing cold. I'm like chilly. I'm just listening to a nice podcast. David Tennant talking to Olivia Colman. He does these podcasts. He did one with Tina Fey, really good, on Apple Podcasts, and probably every other kind of place you can think as well. So I'm listening to that, just having a nice walk. We decided we're going to go to the Italians tonight and have the Italian tonight instead of tomorrow, because tomorrow, obviously I'm going to do this, it's not obvious, sorry. I'm going to do, starting the rehearsals for this project that I'm doing, so I'll not be back in time, because it takes about an hour for me to get home. So I'll not be back in time to go tomorrow. So we're just going today. Oh, I'm out of breath. Come on, Ruben. I've had a very productive day, to be honest. I've done housework and lots of work as well for work, and I've edited the video and stuff drop. So yeah, it's been great. And we're going to finish it off with an Avengers movie, so that's fun as well. I'll let you know how my rehearsals go as well during the week. I know I was mentioning that I'm going to see if I can record some stuff, and I probably will try to, but I'll kind of sum it up at the end of the day too.
Hello guys, so me and Nana have been out for the day. We've got back home and seen Aiden's brand new piano. How good does that look? For £20. Well, £20 was the price of the product, £20 for it to be delivered, and you reckon it's going to cost about 50 quid for it to be retuned?
Yeah, maybe a bit more than that, but
yeah,
nothing really bad.
And then some paint, so maybe 150 for everything. Do you reckon?
The paint will be cheaper than that.
Okay, well,
You'll only need
one lick of paint.
One tin.
One tin.
One tin. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? So it's going to be really, really quite nice. It is. So we realised earlier on that we normally go out, me, Nana, and Aiden. What? That would. What? We'll have to change the date of the meal. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go. As you know, then we're going now. Aiden's had a bit of a hoo-ha because he's currently editing all the vlogs for Vlogtober. Vlogmas at the moment. And Aiden couldn't export it, which basically means he couldn't save it.
You couldn't. That sounds like.
You had a problem with it. I came up to fix it.
And you didn't fix it.
Was I there when it was fixed?
No.
Yes, I was.
Well, yeah, you weren't.
I was there. My presence brought the fix.
No, it was actually the most simplest thing. You just needed to be re-imported from the camera.
Aiden just wasted an hour of my time and his own. Well, but you know, I've wasted 4 years with the guy, so never mind. Right, we're going off to get and have an Italians as our Tuesday treat on a Monday, and we'll see when we get back. So I've almost just killed Aiden because he put the memory card in this of what we use for this camera on the table, and earlier on I remember that Ruben jumped at the table to get his yak's milk just to chew, and I've just gone to pick up the camera and didn't have a memory card. He said, oh, it's right next to the camera on the table. Wasn't. So we've been looking for it, and for a good couple of minutes we thought Ruben had ate the memory card. Not for the medical problems that could actually cause Ruben, but it was also the inconvenience that the memory card was now in the dog and not in the camera. But never mind, it wasn't. Aiden was convinced he left it on the table, but he actually was wrong and he left it upstairs. So yeah. I've just been scrolling through Facebook, and a couple of our friends, we've got a little group chat, and it turns out one of our friends from college is a transphobic Tory that is also racist and misogynistic and in some ways homophobic. He's also gay, which is the weirdest thing ever. So when you're gay from the northeast and you're also a Tory, that's weird, but then to be also transphobic and racist, it just doesn't start to add up. When you're one minority, you sometimes find that you not all the cases, because that's like saying gays can't be racist, but when you're a minority, it's just a little bit weird, especially when a gay person's transphobic, at least to us.
I think the issue is that maybe he's been had bullied in the past or something, or maybe when he was younger, and he's always felt like he's never had support or anything, and so what he's done is, instead of allowing himself to then go, okay, I've never had that support, I've never ever been accepted myself, I'm going to help other people that are minorities, he's gone, well, I was never accepted as a person, so you shouldn't either. And he's just, you know what I mean, it's like you can't.
Yeah, but he's 25.
No compassion anymore.
He's 25. What's his
embarrassing.
Yeah, and that isn't a good enough excuse, is it?
We only keep.
Are you going to bed, Nana?
I am.
Yeah. Good night, Nana. Right, carry on what you're saying.
I keep him on Facebook because I want to see what he posts.
Because
if we see him in the street, then we can mention it to him.
I'm gonna call him out. I've literally just print screened everything on my phone, and you might think it's petty, but I'm gonna call him out because rather than just no, it's petty that I've print screened everything ready. That's petty of me. It's prepared. Yeah. Rather than just commenting something on his posts and calling him out, I actually want to have the conversation with him. In fact, we want to have the conversation with him, and don't you worry, we'll definitely record that. Maybe not put it on YouTube, but all of our friends will see it, and they'll be like, oh, can't believe you said that. Yeah, well, literally, right? Let me just pull up.
He posted something which is education is a privilege.
Yeah, he said, that's a good point. He said education is a privilege and not a right.
I mean, that's...
No one in the northeast of England should think that.
No one anywhere
yeah.
should think that.
No, okay, I get what you're saying, but in the northeast of England, right, we are the...
that kind of stuff's like totalitarian.
Yeah. He also said that women that wear b***ers, he said, who is behind that mask? Man, woman, you don't know in fact, I've probably started to bleep some of that stuff because YouTube won't let me put it on. But you might be able to guess what I'm talking about. You don't know, do you, that is a security risk, ban the in public. He's literally just said that, and he's talking about, yeah, he's just literally just, he's xenophobic, Islamophobic, racist, did I say transphobic, homophobic, everyophobic, and it's just, it's the most mind-boggling thing for me and Aiden to understand why he's like that. So, Aiden did start to type something, and I said, no, Aiden, like, rather than, like, message him, ask him face to face. We also know where he works. I'm not that much of an evil genius.
I think we should go.
I think we should go and call him out.
At work?
At work. It's totally unprofessional, but but at the same time, I know his employer, and I know his employer won't agree with those situations. Not what you're saying. Not at all.
That would get upset straight away about the
yeah.
Am I?
And especially when we know who looks after the PR and marketing of that place.
Yeah,
which I don't want to come in a conflict of that place when it's me slandering that place off. I think I've print screened them. Okay, now we're being bitchy, now we're being naughty, but we won't stand for it.
Well, I just can't even believe that he would post such things. I mean,
he's upset with some of our friends, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's seen this, especially the one.
I want to unfriend him, but like I want to make sure that I've got like a stream of what he's posted so I can keep the. So when I see him, I know what he's just posted.
Yeah.
I was gonna comment something, especially the education thing.
But he's the kind of person that will not reply, yeah, to people questioning him. But if we're face to face,
well, I don't know what I'll do if he's face to face.
Oh, well,
walk away. He's the type of person that would walk away.
Then
now
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not shouting at him. But until his manager gets involved, as you follow him, and then you say, what's the problem? And then you say that he's...
Oh, you mean at work?
Well...
God, we're gonna get kicked out.
All of you might be right in the comment section, don't do it, it's not their place of work. To be honest, we probably won't see him at his place of work. We'll probably just see him in the town centre, because that's where I see him regularly anyways. So, next time I see him, yeah, sorry that I'm talking in riddles, it's just not appropriate for me to actually say his name. To wrap this up, there is someone that is being very aphobic, Islamophobic, transphobic, homophobic, even though it's gay, and just discrediting, is that the right word? Discriminating, sorry, all these different minorities. Yeah, I just don't think that it's appropriate at all, and I have a right, just like he has a right to voice those opinions, I have a right to my opinion, and we can have a healthy debate. However, if you know him, for the friends that are watching, and the friends that know me, you know they won't have a leg to stand on, and when it's me and Aiden, yeah, so that'll be interesting. So I actually look forward to seeing him because of adrenaline and rush out. I actually saw him a couple of weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, and I wanted to go over and ask him and speak to him, and I didn't. I chose not to, and I told Aiden that I saw him, and he said, "Why didn't you go say something?" So yeah. It'll be interesting to see what you think about it in the comment section. Do you think, not that we should go speak to him, but like, if you knew someone that was being like homophobic, xenophobic, or whatever, do you think the right thing to do is, if you're not going to be commenting, leave it, or if you see them face to face, call them out on it?
We think that the right thing is to do is to call out people, yeah. As long as you're in a safe environment, in which case you're not going to get actually hit doing so.
But by him, it's.
You should. Well, he's not going to do it.
No.
But, you should,
like Aiden's younger sister could beat him up.
Yeah, you should always call someone out if they're being
aphobic. If
they're saying something wrong. Always.
If you're in a safe environment,
you should feel safe doing so. You should feel brave. I know people just have this natural thing with just, oh, I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to get involved. But sometimes people need a slap in the face. Not after.
Is that your quote? Aiden, note, sometimes people need a slap in the face.
And if there wasn't any issues with it, I'd love to just full bitch slap them.
But you believe in karma, and you believe in the justice system, that is called assault.
So yeah, I might have to go to prison.
Anyways, that is a bit of a dark turn to end this vlog on, but...
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, you haven't already, click that subscribe button, and also click the notification bell so you know
so you're notified when we upload tomorrow. I'm going to finish watching the last episode of Miss Maisel season 1, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.